So here we have the pieces here. Here we have the pieces here, as you can tell. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What the hell? Well, I'll tell you what we've done. We've cut off this bottom wing, and there used to be some kind of weird parts along here, if you remember. Now, if you don't know your aircraft, those particularly weren't on this type of aircraft. The A and C variants, the very first variants, those wasn't on there. So what I did, I sanded them off with a great deal, and sanded them right off, and that's how they are now. They used to be along here, just there, and just there. You just faintly see the outlines of where they were, but they're still sanded off and they're fine. Another thing what I want to point out is I haven't done any drill holes for the guns. Now, this is one thing I need to talk to you about, guys. I had a bit of discussion with Rebels at Cloud9, as you know, another YouTuber, and there was a bit of a confusion where I was confused. In the actual instructions, it shows, and the course of the box, it says a P-36C, which meant it did have guns in the wings. Now, I did some research online, and the guy who flew this particular aircraft, which I'm building, was Lieutenant Harry Brown. Now, the reason why I haven't drilled these guns out is because many photographs and paintings, like artist work and of his aircraft, and many other kits like the Academy and Special Hobby, always showed the P-36A variant, which didn't have any guns in the wings, but only in the nose-mounted machine guns, which are mounted above the propeller arc. Now, I did some research because I did like to see or build a P-36C, which did have, naturally you'd have to cut the guns out in the wings, but I did some research, and it looks like he did flew the P-36A, which means I'm not going to drill those guns out, because if it's not historically correct, then mind you. But either way, me and Rebels Cloud9 had a discussion, and it did look like there was only the A variants or the C variants without machine guns in the wings at Pearl at the time. So yeah, I've just left it like that, and you know, it looks fine. But if anyone wants to do the guns in the wings, then by all means go ahead. But personally, I'm not doing it because it wasn't historically correct. Is that the word to say? But I don't know. But anyway, it's just one simple task. It's just gone extremely dark overhead outside. Like we've had bad weather all day here, and it's just gone extremely dark. I'm just going to put some glue on the wings, like so. That goes there. And let's see how they fit together. So there are pin marks. It's not bad at all. Just needs one on the end here, like so, and of course one on the end, this end. If I can find a peg anywhere. Come on. Is there a spare peg? Sorry about the noise. We've got a spare peg. Oh, okay. Just have to, looks like I have to look in my toolbox. Move some stuff off here. Right, so all my pegs have just disappeared upon the end of the earth. So I think we'll just have to leave it like that for now. And then just do the other one. But, from what I can see, there is no problem at all. Might need a bit of sanding here and there. Apart from that, that is all. There we go. looks like I'm just going to have to let this dry for a bit and find some blooming pegs then, and then of course do the other wing then. Yep, as you can tell, the wings are done. They are glued down and are not bad. So there we are, and as you can tell, they're both off. So haven't test fitted this yet. Apparently I haven't been told of any problems, but there we go. So very simple. That, oh my word. Oh. No, okay. Can you see that, guys? Those wing roots. Wow. Wow, Hobbycraft. Those wing roots are huge. That is a good question. Oh, okay. I've never seen gaps in the wing as big as that. Are you serious, Hobbycraft? I know the wing's supposed to be up at an angle like that, but if you pull up at an angle, blimey, they are. Talk about having gaps in the wings, blimey. I mean, that's not too bad, but I know the wings are supposed to be at an angle, but blimey. I was going to swear then, but I'm not. That is ridiculous. I'll just put some glue on the end of here and let that sink in, I suppose. Okay. Right. Well, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Right. So I suppose what we can do is put some glue around here as well in the front. And we let that rest like so on the it falls out like so. I really do not want to, I don't know what to say about this, guys. I mean, it's just gaps everywhere. I'm being deadly serious. There's I'll just put some more in here. Sorry you can't see, but that's ridiculous amounts there. I don't know what to say. It's just there's just too many a gap in there. Yeah. Okay. So obviously it's not going to sit like that, is it? So right, so if I hold that like that, I've known no such fuss for one small aircraft. So we'll get some glue in the wing roots here. So again, just keep it at a good level, like so. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck holding this now, guys. What am I supposed to do? Like turn my camera off with my teeth or something? But I'm kind of stuck holding it like this at the minute. Ridiculous something. Right, well, I'm in a sticky situation, as you can tell, and I'm just holding it like this. So I guess I'll just have to ask someone to turn the camera off for me because I can't read with my fingers. We'll just see where it goes. Don't worry about me, just leave me here. So as you can tell, the wings have had filler added to them, and quite a bit of it, as you can see. That's all sanded down smooth, so I hope so. So I'm just going to leave it for now. So whilst that's doing, grab these ailerons, is it? Yep, elevators. That's it, elevators. Ooh. Cut off sprue, start off, and get sanded. So, how do I like the P-36? Well, it's going okay. I'm actually liking it, but I suppose those wing roots was a pain, but in all fairness, you know, it's a model kit. It's an old model kit, it's an old Hobbycraft kit, so there's bound to be some trouble along the way. But oh well. So anyway, that's going out of the way. I really need to get myself organised. So just putting this into here. There, of course, that should go into there. It's a big fit, mind you. That going into there like that. Like so. Give it the angle. And the other one going in like so into there. Best thing is I have to try and balance these things now. Like so. Right, it's going to be a one slow long progress this. Is that going to be big enough? No. For stuff to hold it up with. No, it's too small. Oh well. It looks like I'm just going to have to hold it up with something for now. These elevators. Because they're a right pain at the minute. Also got to check whether they're level and right. Which they're not. Oh, that's much better actually. It's dried. And it does look better. So, yep, best thing to do, let everything dry. As I keep saying, let everything dry and this will be plenty. So here we have what is looking like an aircraft now. The tail fins glued in place. I'm going to have to put some filler over them because they didn't actually do well. But one thing I do like is this engine. Now, I don't know if you can see on there, but I've got some stretch sprue and I've actually made some is it spark plug connection laws to the actual main engine part? Is that what they are? Just cable? Well, I've just made some cables. Okay, that's sorted. Actually, first I do need to see which way the engine actually goes on, which is always kind of a problem. So that cylinder is pointing upwards. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue this on. A lot of glue actually around here. Like so. I think that is correct. Just have a look. Yep, that is level. So that's the engine. I'm just going to put some more glue around here, stop it falling off, and also underneath here as well. There we go. So that's the Pratt & Whitney R1870, I think it is, engine. And then, oops, glue that off there. goes on there. That goes on like so. So I'm just going to put some glue on. Like so. It all looks level, I'm not going to lie to you. All looks pretty good in there. And it does look like a nice engine. Some glue around there. And through there. Like that. Very delicate touches to get everything in place. Like so. Like that. So it does look like some sanding is going to have to sadly be used here. Because, there's just so much. I don't know. And also, it does need a load of sanding, I'll give you that, guys. There we go. Like that. So, it looks like everything's in alignment. Engine is in place, drying. That is in alignment. So I think the next steps will just be the little details really, and then once that's done we can get this little baby painted. Okay, so what you last saw, a lot has changed. Calendars on the front, we got the machine guns added. I actually took the tabs off on the front because they're just no good. I'm going to replace them with some probably some tube, brass tube, aluminium tube, something like that, to make them look more realistic, like the 50 and 30 calibers. Right, so as you can see, the canopy is masked off, and we're going to start off the painting. Now I'm using the same green I used earlier, 226, pin down for airbrushing, and that's going to be sprayed just light coat over the top. It's just a touch thin, so I'm just splattering it on. On the front I masked the cowling up, as you can tell. I haven't done the wheel wells because they'll just be painted in with a paintbrush over top. Just like so. So that is that. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Now, for the long task, let that dry. I'm going to do another coat over the top and let that dry, and then we're going to start painting the actual camo of this aircraft. As you can tell from the last time you saw it, a lot has changed. Decals are on. They are absolutely perfect. Now for old decals particularly, they were quite matte. Beautiful to go on. No problems whatsoever. I say no problems, I'm just trying to think what went wrong. Oh yeah, bit on the underside here. But crackled a bit, but that was a nice sound, sorry. Crackled a bit round there, that's it. But I used some Decal Fix to get all that all down, and crackled a bit round here on these wing walk areas. That is about it. There was no other problems than that. So now finally, last but not least, we get our weathering wash, I'm just using flooring models, black, very easy stuff. If you subscribe to me, you know how this works. Simply just black, and it's a clay wash, so all you do is just paint it onto the model surface, like so. All over if you wish, or just on the panel line areas. Now, as it was a fairly new aircraft and they hadn't been used, these aircraft were particularly, how would you put it, not used enough. So only a thin wash I'm using. If I say thin, I'm just not using as much. I think I might just go over the panel lines a bit. But it was fairly new aircraft and they were never used because it was Pearl Harbor, naturally. But that is seriously it. Now I'll go over the canvas covers, no problem. Across these metal surfaces, I'm just going to put a touch in place along there, and I'll tail with it. It's easily washed off anyway, just water and towel anyway. So the main thing is to get in all the seam lines and the rivet holes, whichever, on any model kit, and that is seriously it. Now, many people are asking me, whereabouts do you get these washes from? Well, the answer is simple. You just get them from the Flooring Models website, or go and see them at Telford, which I do, and I order some weathering wash, and that is seriously it, guys. So, again, just put a bit on places here and there around the model. When it's all dry, just wipe it all straight off in particular, and that is it. It's all drying up, we get rid of what's left. Cotton wool, I'm using a bit of water, or in this case saliva. So dab the end of your tongue onto the piece of clean. Oh, that's weird. Okay, clean bit of paper, and just scrub off the leftover. Again, using a circular pattern to get rid of everything basically. Like so. And there we have it. That is your simple weathering done. That is easy as it is. Like so. Again, use a fresh piece. Same effect. If you want to, use the airflow of the aircraft actually to get a nice weathering effect. You might have to use, if it gets to like short areas like here, I have to just fold in half and just rub on the sides like so. Like so. And if so, use ear cleaner, one of these, or if you're America, Q-tips, whichever you want to call them, like so. And that's seriously it. So it's simple as that, guys, to get this weathering done on using this wash. It's clay, so it's safe, but just be careful of it, okay? No problem. I'll just finish the rest of this off now.